Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. See what is happening now. Army chief to visit Niger state after jet crash amidst ambush on troops. So we don't really know where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu stands. Some says Tinubu is trying to dance to the beating of the tune of his people who have come to accept him. What does that mean? The US have been trying to push Tinubu. Okay, they've been instructing and giving him counsel, saying be this that continue with Niger, make sure that you tighten the screw, make them feel the pain, make sure that they understand who is the boss. Tinubu, without even having consultation, sent a message straight to the Senate and give me permission. I want to send Nigerian troop abroad for so and so. The Senate said for the first time in a long time, they said no. Excuse me, no, you can't have that. But guess what? The same people are still very much on Tinubu's back. And, right now, we don't know how Nigerian troops got there, but there was a jet crash. And now Tinubu is sending the army chief. They said they are just going to, see the state of things. But we should not be doing that with our neighbor. You can go for peacekeeping in any other country and all that, but when people are your neighbors, have you asked the Nigerians what they want? Have you counseled with them? Or you are assuming that they must have democracy? Now, if we want to even explain democracy, what is democracy? Is it what the people say is democracy? That is democracy? No, it's not. It's not. Because the West have given us a democracy, a word democracy that best describe their control. And we have to be careful. We sincerely really have to be careful on how we apply those terms. Is it right that a coup has gone on? By all means, no. There could have been other ways of passing their grievances across and sorting this out more amicably rather than what we have currently now. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe, because the same people who are telling you that do not apply those things. Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tachi Lagbaji is en route to Wachichi in Niger and also to check out some of the activities that have been going on as a result of troop catastrophe. Unconfirmed reports are suggesting that bandits have caused a lot of havoc and among the Nigerian Air Force aircraft crash, and Nigerian Air Force haven't yet addressed this claim. The Director of Army Public Relations, General Onyema, in a chat with Punch, confirmed troops' casualties, but declined to provide specifics. He emphasized the importance of focusing on the families of the affected troops, saying attention should be on the families of the troops left behind, and not the number of troops killed. But if you don't know the number, how can you know the number of family now to focus on? He also mentioned the army chief visit to boost troop morale. He said, I can confirm to you that there is an incident in Washishi in one of the places close to the Niger, and we are watching the situation and ensuring that things are done. Nigerians are safe. There has been an ambush staged by insurgents and people who are not happy with the current state of things. If now you go there happy, I'm just asking a question. If you are the one, will you be happy? Will you be happy if you are the one? Will you be happy? That's your neighbors, because some people say, oh, you've done this, you've done that, and now the ones, fighting you. Will you be happy? It's just a question. I just wanted to get an answer. And so they've confirmed that they are sending troops to go and examine and ensure that, they look into all of this and bring about clarity and make sure that Nigerians are safe. Very good. But in the first instance, this should not even be happening. Okay, it should not be happening. You can't just send a message to the Senate saying, I want you to release some people. Then you expect not to say, yes, you can take them. Why? You asked the northern elders, they told you no. You asked the governors, who states share border with Niger, and they've told you no. So what part of no don't you understand? Which of the area, what part of no exactly don't you get? So let's make sure that our leaders are held accountable. Let's make sure of that, because we cannot allow them lead us to unforeseen battle and circumstances that will plague us and bring us into disrepute. You think if there is war, you can go about your job. Your children can go to school. You can go to market and find something to buy. I'm just trying to paint a picture here to know that it's not as simple as they make it seem. Okay? It will affect, and you'll be surprised what follows. You'll be very, very surprised. So it is what it is. And it is time for Nigerians to begin to, ensure that we do everything right needed to bring us into where we need to be as a nation and as a people. Remember, you have a voice. So let's speak out accordingly and end every form of, oppression and things that are going on so that this nation can rise. If you look at the whole situation, if you look at everything that is happening, Nigerian army, they've tried. Let's not burden them even any further. Let's not put them, into a devastating position where they are trying to even get themselves together. You call them the army, but they are people. They have families. They have their wives. They have their children. They have their families. It's not because they are serving then they must die there. No, no, no. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. We should not create that kind of atmosphere and environment, and we must be very careful what we are doing. We must become very careful. Nobody should sit back there and think that the other person, because it's not happening to you, then the other person, which is a subordinate, in quote and unquote, can go through the suffering. If you cannot endure it, don't think that the other person can endure it. If you can't, no, the other person can't. Okay, so don't put on people more than they can bear. We must become very careful. Now the army chief is going to see how things are. There was a crash, going to see how things are. But we all need to be careful. We must hold this government to account. Yes, we must hold them to accountability. We must not allow them plunge us into unforeseen circumstances. Because most of them, newsflash, your president even has dual citizenship. Have you forgotten Guinea? What was his response? He said, it is expired. Now Nigerians ask that question, say, if they expire, if your this thing expired, then they renew them. Yes, it's expired, but don't you renew expired passport? Your Nigerian passport expired, no, they renew them. So why are you giving that cook and bull stories? Well, just to mention a few of some of the things that they claim and they do. And at the end of the day, you find yourself, you don't want to find yourself in the arms and, in the whole process, caught up in the midst of it. We must all become very careful. We must all be very careful of our dealings so that nobody pushes us into an unforeseen battle that we did not see coming or we did not prepare for. Because at the end of the day, who die and I lose, life continue. Abi, you don't know. Now so it be not pass like that. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.